This hotel in Playa Blanca, Lanzarote, is one of the newest in the Canaries. It's fair to say it's had some mixed reviews. So what's it really like? I'm going to take you around the hotel after a week staying here. Just before going into the hotel, and the entrance is well worth it, I should say there's plenty of parking here, including right at the end over there. There are some bays set out for charging electric cars. I'm not sure how you book them, but certainly on an island like Lanzarote, using an e-car is an option. The gym and spa are right up there. There is also some outdoor sports courts here, volleyball over there, a couple of tennis courts, and a handball basketball area as well. That is the front of the hotel done. Let's head inside to what has to be one of the best entrances to a hotel I've seen in some time.
As we head inside, the answer to the question on your mind. How much did it cost for me to stay here half board? The full price is on the screen now. A great view with Fuerteventura and Lobos Islands in the distance. If you'd like to see videos from my time there, a link to a playlist is on the screen now. At the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly what I made of this hotel.
There is no doubt for my mind that the architect certainly framed these buildings really well with that view across to Fuerteventura. Should also give a shout out to the staff here who maintain this building at the highest possible standards. Every morning you come for breakfast, you'll see them cutting the grass, tending everything else around. Really quite impressive. And that over there is the Japanese restaurant here. I'll be honest, I've not used it, but it is up here on the 3rd floor.
Near this view, the hotel shop. With a bucket load of shops close by though, I didn't really use it. For a few £100 more than I paid, there's a 5-star royal level to the hotel. Next up, I love this nod to Cesar Manrique, the iconic artist who helped shape how this island looks.
Behind me are the swim-up rooms, which you'll probably have seen in all the adverts. No, I'm not staying in one of those. So we're down on floor 1 or ground level, whichever you prefer to call it. My room, which we'll get to in a second, is along from here. But first, let's take you to another of the restaurants and where most of your eating will get done.
A quick glance at the Mexican restaurant, which I didn't use, and then through the impeccably maintained gardens is on to the main place to eat, buffet style. As for the food, well, it's buffet style, so for me there are limits to what you can achieve. I would say on the whole it was so-so. I'll score it a little later though in the video. Next to the buffet, the sports bar. I watched one game there, sadly my team didn't win. Now to the massive 180-metre long pool. Over there, by the way, is the kids area on site. Being there in December, I have to say the 720 room hotel felt pretty quiet.
Time then to take you to my room. Honesty alert, this was filmed a couple of days ago when it was just getting towards dusk. Entry eventually is by your wrist card. On the way in we have wardrobe number 1, complete with a safe. And then wardrobe number 2 is here, complete with my lovely new suitcase, which so far is doing the job. So a little walk down the corridor and we come into the bedroom. The first thing you'll notice, lots and lots of mirrors. They don't have like a mirror in this hotel. But the room has been good. Come across here, give you a different view of the room. If you're from the UK, there are UK TV channels on there, if that's what you want. They can be a bit hit and miss with reception. The shower, which has been good, is in here. And you can't beat a good old-fashioned noodle shower. One thing I find a bit of a chore are these little alarms on the ceiling. Now in the daytime you don't notice them, but trust me, when you're asleep on that bed at night, they're flashing away and you see them on the mirror for extra replay value. I filmed it just so you can see. It's a small moan, but couldn't they just put it a bit further away from the bed? It's probably a health and safety reason, why not?
And let me know in the comments, why do you need a phone by the toilet?
So finally, you're probably wondering what sort of view you get in a superior room at this hotel. Well, for me, it has to be said, it's okay. I do have a sea view, but I am at ground floor. So that's what the hotel looks like during the day. But what about at night? Let's go. It looks pretty cool from this angle, but what about the view from up there from reception?
Time to score the hotel. Design, I'd give it a 9. I thought it looked fantastic. I guess for some though, the size might be a little overwhelming and impersonal. Staff, I'd give them a 9. In my experience, they were all very helpful. If anything though, maybe in the buffet, a little over attentive. As for the room, I'd give it an 8. The alarms, as I said earlier, were pretty annoying. Food in the buffet, 6. It was okay. Nothing more than okay. Location, an 8. It's a short walk from lots of shops and hotels and not a long drive from places elsewhere on the island. Overall, I'd give the hotel an 8 out of 10, but I guess the real test is, would I stay there again? Well, yes.
And how about this for a view across the hotel at night?
More videos from my time in Lanzarote can be found via the link on the screen now.